Righto, here they come. They're going to come into the main straight, 4 wide for you, ladies and gentlemen. Fireworks coming off the back of the pace car. This is what you've come to see. The national final for production sedans this weekend. Put your hands together for them. Look at that for a spectacle. Make plenty of noise down in turn number 1. You've been the rowdy bunch all weekend. That's it. In just over a lap's time, we'll be going green in the national final. 40 laps. Let's hope we get a great race. Stand by.
For each other and good luck, drivers.
Here we go. 40 laps was on the time board. It's disappeared. Oh gosh. Stand by for a start. 40 laps. The national final for Mix FM and Speedway Sedans Australia is all go. My God. We're underway and Joel Berkeley takes the lead. There's fireworks everywhere. They move out of turn number 2. I wasn't expecting that. So head down the back straight the first time. Back to Richard Cook in second place. Back in third place is Bo Riley. The race started dead on 9:30. We're supposed to be able to expect that. Back to Hawkins in fourth. McAllister fifth. As they move down into turn 1 and 2 for the second time. Back then to Dean Sparrow. Then on the outside is Jake Blight. Then back to Shona Bent. Back then to Rick Massara in 9th and Kane McDiarmid is in 10th place. They come out of turn 3 and 4 to complete lap number 2. Joel Berkeley out in front. Second place is Richard Cook. Now Justin Hawkins moves into third. Bo Riley goes back to 4th place. 5th place is the 32 car of Craig McAllister. We've done 2 laps. It's the freight trainer cars. It's an awesome spectacle. Out of turn 3 and 4 they come once again. It's Joel Berkeley from Queensland. Back to Richard Cook in second place. Bo Riley goes back into third. Back then to Justin Hawkins in 4th. Then we've got Jake Blight in 5th place. Craig McAllister, Shona Bent. Dean Sparrow back there in 8th place. Damien McAllister 9th, and in 10th place is Rick Massara. Kane McDermott is next. There's a traffic jam after that, and one car going right round the outside is James Hodak, but it didn't work. A race leader is Joel Berkeley, leads by 3 car lengths. Back in second place is Richard Cook. Bo Riley runs wide. We've got a traffic jam further back. The yellow lights have come on, and we've got ourselves a stoppage. One car went around, that's Ben Barker in car number 13. We've done 4 laps, 4 down and 36 to go. Here's your leader from Richard Cook, the Victorian champion Bo Riley from WA. Justin Hawkins 4th. Another West Australian, Jake Blight is 5th. Craig McAllister from the ACT is 6th. Shona Bent is 7th. Dean Sparrow is 8th. Damien McAllister from the ACT is 9th. Rick Massara from WA is 10th. Kane McDiarmid is 11th. 12th place is Jaden Edwards from South Australia. 13th is Kyle Sayer. 14th is Adam Wilson. 15th is Ben Barker. Then back to the final 6 cars. The green flag held aloft. 36 laps to go. Into the main straight they come. Joel Berkeley gets the green lights. They're away and racing. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Richard Cook in second place, and in third place is Bo Riley. Back in 4th place, it is that of Justin Hawkins and Jake Blight looking for a way through early on, and Craig McAllister 6th. A gap back to Shona Bent in 7th place as they move down the main straight. Joel Berkeley just in front. Richard Cook being hounded by Bo Riley. Behind him is Justin Hawkins. Then we've got Jake Blight, Craig McAllister, Shona Bent. Then Dean Sparrow, Rick Massara, Kane McDiarmid coming up on the outside of Damien McAllister. Joel Berkeley out in front from Richard Cook. Back in 3rd place it's Bo Riley. 4th place is Hawkins. Then in 5th place still the 61 of Jake Blight. McAllister, then Shona Bent. Here comes Dean Sparrow on the inside of Shona Bent. That's for 7th place. Back then to Damien McAllister. On the outside is Kane McDiarmid. On the inside is the 22 car of Rick Massara. What a spectacle this is. Kyle Sayer goes under Massara. They move out of turn number 2. What a freight train of cars. Out of turn 4 they come. Our race leader is car number 59 of Joel Berkeley. Richard Cook in second place, still being hounded by Bo Riley. 32 to go. Back to Justin Hawkins. Then the 61 car is next to Jake Blight. Here comes Dean Sparrow on the outside, has shown a bent. Kane McDiamond's all over the back end of the 23 of Damien McAllister. It's been run at a breakneck speed. Down into turn number 1. Joel Berkeley still in front. Second place, Richard Cook. Right on his back bumper is Bo Riley. Justin Hawkins. Here come the challengers. What a move down the inside by Craig McAllister. Nearly got by us, both of them. Dean Sparrow goes on the outside now. Jake Blight as they come into the main straight. So Sparrow goes upstairs. Further back, they're 3 wide. And one of those is Milthorpe. Goes around Adam Wilson and also Jaden Edwards. Down the back straight once again. They're 3 wide now for 4th place. On the extreme outside is Dean Sparrow. Dean Sparrow's flying home into the main straight. Around Hawkins he comes. Goes into 4th place. Hawkins down low on the track. Jake Blight's in that group as well. So too is Craig McAllister. Shona Bent is there. And Dean Sparrow is flying at the moment. In the lead at the moment is Joel Berkeley. 28 laps to go. This is an absolute corker. Down the main straight. Second place is Richard Cook. Bo Riley in 3rd place. You don't know where to look. There's plenty of action on the raceway. Sparrow in 4th. 5th place is Justin Hawkins. Back in 6th place is Jake Blight, then Craig McAllister. Shona Bent is next, then Kane McDiamond. On the outside is Rick Massara and Damien McAllister. Out of turn 4, they're 3 wide for 2nd place. It's Richard Cook. On the outside is Dean Sparrow. On the inside is Bo Riley. This will bring the house down. Sparrow goes on the outside of Bo Riley. Riley's coming on the inside of Richard Cook. They go into turn 3 yet again. Back then to Justin Hawkins and Jake Blight. We've got 26 to go. Berkeley out in front. 2nd place is Richard Cook. On the extreme outside is Dean Sparrow. He's going to round them both up. Out of turn number 2. Comes up on the outside of Richard Cook. It's Richard Cook and Sparrow. Back then in 4th place, it's Bo Riley. 5th place is Jake Blight. All 21 still mobile. What a race. 25 to go. Oh! Here in the main straight, a massive crash. A huge rollover. Jake Blight. There's massive contact. Jake Blight got hooked up there with the 58.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together after such a wild ride all the way to Western Australia. Jake Blight.
Good news, just getting word through. It looks like Justin Hawkins will be okay to go. But for those here in the main straight, you can see the extent of the damage of the 61 car. It's tumbled over quite severely here in the main straight. And as mentioned online, it is testament to the roll cage that the driver has not suffered any damage to that, and the technical expertise that goes into these cars these days is far superior than it's ever been. Let's go down to the infield. We're lucky enough we've got Jake Blight with us.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Not the way you want to talk to anyone in this situation. Jake, first thing first, are you okay?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you spend huge dollars on the safety equipment that you got. First of all, I've got to thank my missus back in the pits. She's probably scared shitless right now. But no, it's unfortunate. It's going to be a long 3,500 k's trip home with a torn up race car due to no reason of our own. But that happens.
Well, mate, I know you've got to thank your crew and also your sponsors, so let's get it done.
Yeah, I stood on my dick last race and we worked our butts off to get it back out there, and we put a show on for the crowd. We come from deep in the pack up the front, and we're passing cars and we're fast, and that only goes down to the crew back in the pitch. You know, Cody and Old Boy, they flew across, they worked their butts off, and Kai from KBI back at home. This car was on a rail, and unfortunately we can't show how fast we are because we got torn up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for Jake Blight, all the way from Western Australia.
So the final bit of debris being cleared down here in turn number 1. 25 laps to go. Some of the best led Dean Sparrow, Richard Cook and Bo Riley. So Joel Berkeley, the youngster from Queensland, has been almost perfect all weekend. Leads the national final. We're about to go green. Stand by. 25 laps to go. In front of this big crowd at Western Speedway. The green lights are back on and Berkeley gets away. Richard Cook immediately comes underneath the Dean Sparrow. Back then to Bo Riley, Justin Hawkins. Kane McDiarmid starting to make a move on the outside of the 9 car of Shona Bent. So they come out of 3 and 4 for the first time back under green. Our race leader is the Burkinator. Joel Berkeley out in front. Back in second place, Dean Sparrow, Richard Cook, Bo Riley. Oh, we got trouble right in front of us. Kane McDermott's got a wheel about to fall off. The back end's about to fall out. The yellow lights have come on. He can't get himself off the racetrack and they've all missed him. Out of turn 4 they come. It is Joel Berkeley leading Dean Sparrow, Richard Cook, Bo Riley. Nearing the halfway mark. The green flag is held aloft. We're back underway. Berkeley down into turn number 1. Sparrow runs wide. Richard Cook comes underneath. Cook, Sparrow, Bo Riley is there. So too Hawkins. And Joel Berkeley hasn't got away. Richard Cook down low on the track. On the outside, Sparrow and Bo Riley coming into it too. They move down the main straight. Nothing separating the top 4. Bo Riley trying to get between Richard Cook and Dean Sparrow. He might get between the pair of them. 3 wide down the back straight. McAllister hit the fence. Look at this for a race. Dean Sparrow on the extreme outside might take the lead. It's Joel Berkeley just in front. Richard Cook down low. And Bo Riley went back to 4th. Hawkins, McAllister, Sparrow hits the front. Sparrow takes the lead from Berkeley. Berkeley fights back on the inside. Bo Riley on the outside of Richard Cook. But the club president has hit the front. And Dean Sparrow leads. Sparrow leads from Joel Berkeley. Cook in 3rd place. Back into Bo Riley. Look who's coming from the clouds. Kyle Sayer has stormed through. Sayer up into 5th place. Around the outside of Justin Hawkins. Into the main straight with 20 to go. It is Dean Sparrow in front from Joel Berkeley. Back in 3rd place, Richard Cook. 4th place is Bo Riley. 5th place is the 95 of Kyle Sayer, who's come from absolutely nowhere. Back into Justin Hawkins, then McAllister and then Rick Massara. 19 laps to go. Dean Sparrow just in front. Berkeley, Cook and Bo Riley. Riley comes under Cook. We've got trouble. Shona Bent in the main straight has spun. The 12 of Rod Massara is out with a flat tyre, and I didn't see Shona Bent spin, but she's around. What a race, and Dean Sparrow has hit the front. Joel Berkeley back in 2nd place. Richard Cook, Bo Riley, Kyle Sayer. Sayer has come from position 13 to 5 and rolled over last night, so that's some sort of an effort. So a couple of more retirees. Justin Hawkins back in 6th, McAllister, Rick Massara, Ray Usher, Damien McAllister. Set for the dispatch. 19 to go in the national final. Dean Sparrow leads, the green lights are on and they're away. Joel Berkeley immediately looking for a way through. Richard Cook in 3rd place and then back to Bo Riley in 4th. The 95 car of Kyle Sayer is storming in now. Sayer's starting to get close. Joel Berkeley might be back in front too. They come out of 4. Sparrow and Berkeley. Bo Riley's moved to 3rd. Cook into 4th place. Sayer's gone back a spot. Hawkins is into 5th as they move out of turn number 2. Sayer's out. Sayer's run out of noise. And Trevor Mills is coming in. So head down the back straight. Joel Berkeley's back in front as they come down to the main straight. Berkeley, your leader. Back then to Sparrow. Bo Riley. Then Richard Cook. Justin Hawkins. Sixth place is the 32 of Craig McAllister. Rick Massara starting to make a move. Back then to Ray Usher, and then Trevor Mills, the national champion. Kyle Sayers' great run comes to an end. Berkeley leads with 16 to go. Sparrow in second. Richard Cook goes back to third. Bo Riley back to fourth. Back then to Justin Hawkins, and then Craig McAllister. Rick Massara in seventh place, and then Ray Usher in eighth place. So come out of turn number 4 again. Joel Berkeley leads with 15 laps to go. The Burkinator leads the Sparrow in second. Back then to Richard Cook in third. Bo Riley fourth. Justin Hawkins in fifth place. As Bo Riley leapt up on two wheels, and Hawkins drives around the outside. Riley back to fifth. Craig McAllister in sixth place. Hawkins runs wide. Bo Riley back to fourth. Berkeley's got away. Leads now by 1.1 seconds. Back then to Sparrow. Cook. Riley, Hawkins on the outside, then Craig McAllister. The next one through is Rick Massara, and then Ray Usher. 14 laps to go in the national final as they come down the main straight. Now it's 13. Berkeley, Sparrow. Back then to Richard Cook, Bo Riley. The next one through is the 56 car of Justin Hawkins, Craig McAllister, and then the 21 of Rick Massara. Then we've got Ray Usher next, and then Trevor Mills, Damien McAllister. Adam Wilson comes through, then Hutchison. The last three is Shona Bent. Then we've got two more, Millthorpe, and the last car running is Ben Barker. But Joel Berkeley is getting right away now. Leads by 2 seconds. We've got a car around. He doesn't lead by 2 seconds anymore. The yellow lights have come on with a dozen laps to go. Joel Berkeley will lead Dean Sparrow and Richard Cook racing. Back then to Bo Riley in fourth position, Justin Hawkins fifth. Where's the first move going to come from? Trevor Mills, look at him, he's up on the top line. Richard Cook's coming underneath of Dean Sparrow. Mills goes past another one. He goes up into eighth place. It's some sort of a drive for the national champion, but Joel Berkeley is driving away. Back in second place, Dean Sparrow only just. Richard Cook on the inside, Bo Riley is there. So too Justin Hawkins, Craig McAllister, Rick Massara, as Sparrow gets back to second, and Hawkins drives around the outside of Bo Riley. They are still trading places for fourth and fifth. Back then to Craig McAllister, Rick Massara, and then Trevor Mills into the main straight. Another lap put together, 10 to go. Richard Cook again comes on the inside of Dean Sparrow. Bo Riley's back in fourth. No, he's not. Justin Hawkins goes back to fourth. He went on the outside. Cook dives to the inside of Dean Sparrow again. Back then to Craig McAllister in sixth place. Trevor Mills has made up another spot. It's Berkeley out in front from Richard Cook on the inside. The outside Dean Sparrow. Bo Riley and Justin Hawkins. Yeah, throw a T-tail over those four. Back then to Craig McAllister in sixth. Rick Massara, and then back then to Trevor Mills in eighth place. We've got 8 laps to go this time around. 8 laps remain as they move down the main straight. As they go down into turn number 1, the race leader is car number 31. As they head down the back straight, it is Joel Berkeley. Back in second is Sparrow. Back in third place, it's Richard Cook. On the outside is Justin Hawkins. Back in fifth place is Bo Riley. Still anything can happen with these four cars. Look at them side by side, 3 wide. And Justin Hawkins might come through the middle. He tried to. Hawkins and Cook get hooked up, and Bo Riley goes under the pair of them. 3 wide now for third. Hawkins on the extreme outside. Hawkins, Cook shuts the door on Bo Riley. Bo Riley comes through under Hawkins. So Bo Riley to fourth, Hawkins to fifth, and Joel Berkeley is almost home and hose. He's a long way in front all of a sudden. Back to Dean Sparrow and Justin Hawkins. Bo Riley fourth, then back to Richard Cook. Sixth place is McAllister. Seventh place is that of Rick Massara. And then there's a 4-way go for 8th place with Trevor Mills. Underneath of him comes Damien McAllister. 5 to go. Joel Berkeley out in front. Sparrow in second place. Third place is Justin Hawkins. Back to Bo Riley in fourth place. But it's Joel Berkeley. He leads now with 4 laps to go by 2.4 seconds. Joel Berkeley from Queensland, from Maryborough, leads down the back straight. Second place is the Dean Sparrow back then to Justin Hawkins. Bo Riley leads the main group of the field. 3 laps to go here in the national final, and Joel Berkeley has just got 3 laps between him and a national title. Back in second place, Dean Sparrow, Justin Hawkins, then Bo Riley. 5th place is still that of Richard Cook. 6th place at 32 of Damien McAllister, Rick Massara. 8th place is Damien McAllister. Then we go back to Shona Bent and Trevor Mills in the top 10. 2 laps to go in the national final. It is old Joel Berkeley. Back then to Dean Sparrow. We've got a car is blown up over on turn number 4. The radiator's gone, and that is Ray Usher. White flag to come out next lap around. Here it comes. Oh, Joel Berkeley has slowed right down. Berkeley's slowed right down. He's got a lap to go. Berkeley's almost out of noise. Sparrow's in second place as they come down the main straight. Back then to Hawkins and Bo Riley. Joel Berkeley's found another gear. Down the back straight the final time. Come on, Western Speedway. Joel Berkeley is going to win the national title for production sedans. A perfect performance. Joel Berkeley wins. Second place goes away at Dean Sparrow. Third place, Justin Hawkins. Bo Riley is 4th. 5th place will go the way of Richard Cook, Craig McAllister. Then Rick Massara, Damien McAllister, Shona Bent. Trevor Mills is 10th. Then back to Benny Barker and Jack Milthorpe. Put your hands together for our new national champion, Joel Berkeley. Second is Dean Sparrow, and third is Justin Hawkins. Bo Riley 4th, Richard Cook 5th. What a race we have just seen. Of course, all placings are provisional, but what a race we have seen in the national final. Berkeley, Sparrow, Hawkins and Riley in a tremendous race. Getting out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. How about put your hands together for Joel Berkeley. We'll have the presentations in just a moment for the top on the podium as it comes into place. All right, he's got his helmet off, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise once again for your new national champion, Joel Berkeley.
Queenslander. Thanks, mate. Good job after all the... Well done. Thanks, mate. Fuck. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Good race. Fuck yeah! Hey, boy.
Very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the presentations for the place getters in the national title. A lot of handshaking going on. Okay, let's get underway with the presentations. And first call up in 5th place, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Richard Cook. Richard, 5th in the national title. You could have, in those last few laps, finished anywhere between 2nd and 5th. I think it was 4 cars fighting for a few spots.
Yeah, a couple people when I was a little kid always told me I'll never make on the podium. I'd just like to prove them wrong now. Huge shout out to the whole boy. He does all the hard work, puts the setup into the car. And thanks to all my sponsors for helping me out getting here.
Well done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Queensland, Richard Cook in 5th place. In fourth place, 2 weeks ago, he won the Victorian title right at the pointy end all weekend. Can you please put your hands together for Bo Riley? Let's try that again. Bo Riley in 4th place. Bo. Both of us on the other side of the country meeting up here. 4th place in a national title.
Can't complain, mate. It was bloody awesome. Big race, 40 odd laps. Yeah, it was just great to finish. Even better to get on the podium.
I said to Richard a moment ago, there was 4 of you could have finished anywhere between 2nd and 5th.
Yep, that was awesome. The first 3 of us were on the curb for a while then, and then I think the hometown hero, Dean Sparrow, come around the outside of us like we were standing still. So he showed it. It's not working.
Yeah, I know. They keep on cutting it.
Yeah. So he showed us there was an outside groove there, so we all stepped out a little bit and tried to make that work. But yeah, Joel was just too good for all of us.
Best of luck for the rest of the season. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
There we are, Bo Riley in 4th place. Let's try and get these microphones to work. In 3rd place, from Victoria, Justin Hawkins. Justin also gets the 3rd place trophy. He was on the podium last week as well. Thanks, Bo. We can't move far with these microphones, a bit dicky, but hey, pretty happy, I guess, with 3rd place.
Yeah, I'm stoked with that. Yeah, pretty hard work. And as I say, when Dean came around the outside, I was like, oh, we've got to get up there. So, yeah.
You had a great weekend, equal highest qualifier after night number 1, front row, and in the pointy end all weekend.
Yeah, no, really happy. The car's been working really well. We've been attacking a few different angles, and yeah, it's finally starting to pay off.
Well done.
Yeah, no, and can I thank all my sponsors, NH3. Well, you wouldn't be doing it without you. It's simple as that. Thanks, guys.
There we are, Justin Hawkins in 3rd place. I think we're going to have plenty of noise now. In 2nd place, he led for a little while as well. Put your hands together for Dean Sparrow. Oh dear. I don't think you're very popular. Awesome race. When you hit the front, obviously you wouldn't have heard it. We heard it up in the box. When you hit the front, the place went absolutely off. And as the rest of the boys said, you're the first one to go up on the outside, and it paid off.
Well, yeah. When I hit the lead, they weren't the only one that was going off either. You know. And then I thought, now I've showed them where I'm running, and I could just see it getting higher. The black was getting higher, and I'm thinking, they're behind me. They're using where I've been, sort of thing. So I knew, Joel, to run second to him, absolutely brilliant job. And I knew when he got past me, he knew where I wanted to run. And yeah, full credit for him and the rest of the competitors. I'd just like to thank my club, Western Speedway, but it's a pleasure to be a president of all the volunteers, all our members, you know, our club, look at what we've brought to town, and you know, this is for all of you guys, all your hard work over the weeks and the months, and you know, there's a lot goes on behind the scenes, but yeah, happy to be standing up there on behalf of you lot.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. In second place, your club president, Dean Sparrow. And then there was one. And I think we might call up Trevor to help with the presentation, to give over the roof plate number as well. Our new national champion from Queensland, Joel Berkeley. It's become a bit of a tradition that the roof plate gets handed over. And while he's up here, ladies and gentlemen, I think you should put your hands together for Trevor Mills, the outgoing national champion. What an awesome job he's done the last couple of years, Trevor. Well done to you as well. It wasn't your weekend, unfortunately. Joel, well, you're the highest qualifier last year in the national title going into night number 2. It didn't quite work out. We spoke about it today, highest qualifier going to night number 2 this year. Started on pole, then you lost the lead, and then you got it back again.
Yeah, it was a bit deja vu. Hopefully it wasn't deja vu, but obviously it's not. But yeah, mid-race there, Dean got past us and will show us the way, and thankfully got back past him, but credit to him, he wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for him.
The race started with 15 absolutely frantic laps at the beginning. We went 15 laps without a stoppage, and there was cars going absolutely everywhere for the lead.
Yeah, well, obviously when you're out front, you don't know what's behind you, but it's, you never know. It must have been pretty hectic, but yeah, can't be happier.
And what about after that, when Dean took the lead off of you? What were you thinking then?
Well, I seen there was 19 to go on the restart, and so there was plenty of time. Just hope he made a mistake, and I seen him run that little bit wide into turn 1. So here's a chance to go for it, and yeah.
Well, you've been prominent in juniors. You're only a couple of years into the production sedan ranks. You've won plenty of feature races. Nothing obviously compares to this.
No, nothing compares to this. This will be the best we've ever done in anything, full stop. So yeah, can't believe it.
And obviously a lot of people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, massive thanks to Mum, Dad. Mum's at home, she's probably crying right now. Michael, the Atkins, the Bents for their help all weekend. Tellworth Performance Product, Brody there. Sheree and Brett at Glenmore and Charolais. Jaden Nelson Car Detailing. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to come down here for the title. But massive thanks to all our sponsors, Payseed Advanced Tyres, Roland and Josh at Fox Shock Lab. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are. It's a massive credit to them. And Wayne at NPR and everyone else that helps out. Probably missed a couple, but yeah, they much appreciated.
And I stand to be corrected, but I think you'll be the youngest winner ever of the National Production Sedan title.
Well, I guess that's always a good feat.
Well done.
Thank you, Jason.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 in the National Production Sedan final. There's the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for them. Richard Cook, Bo Riley, Justin Hawkins, Dean Sparrow, and Joel Berkeley. And the paparazzi's here in big numbers. There is your top 5. Once again, put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 5 in this year's national title here at the Western Speedway in Hamilton. And we'll just bring Andrew back in to wrap out the night. He's over here.